Good morning, children. Welcome to class 6, Shabuni ma'am's GK class. Hope you all are fine and fit and fine. As you know, this COVID pandemic time, everywhere the situation is very worse. So though we want to come to school, meet each other, we cannot. So we're going to go carry on our session to virtual classes and hope you will enjoy the class. And let me tell you, I will be completing few chapters. After chapters, I will be making a worksheet and will be giving you which you need to solve in your school exercise copy. Please be attentive when I'm teaching. I need your cooperation. You all are good students. Hope you listen to me and be attentive in the class and do accordingly what I advise you. Yes? So today we are going to start this book. Your book has changed, new book. This is Super GK book. So today we are going to do page 6. Fun with Proverbs. Got it? Please take out this page and listen properly. Fun with Proverbs. Proverbs means some sayings which we say to while comparing something and make you understand the inner meaning of it. So a proverb is a short saying that states a general truth or gives advices. It's clear to you, children? Now exercise A. Please take a pencil. As I tell you the answers, you write it down beside the numbering, okay, alphabets. Match the column to complete these proverbs. Number 1, time and tide. Time and tide, it will match with E. Wait for none. Time and tide, wait for none. Number 2, well begun is half done. Saying which you start well, it's half done at the end. Number 3, matching. He knows most who speaks least. So the person who talks more doesn't have so much sense. Who speaks less, who knows most, they speak less. That means knowledgeable person, they talk less. Number 4, speech is the silver, but B, silence is golden. It's saying what? Speech is, you talking, speech is compared with silver and silence is golden. It says that the more you talk, the more you speak out, the more you think, the more problem arises. So golden is to listen first and then talk. So that's why silence is called golden. Faith will move mountains. Faith means what? If you have trust on somebody, you must have a very blind faith on somebody. The faith can move a mountain also. It's said to be that. So, number 1, time and tide, answer is E. Number 2, well begun is C. Number 3, he knows most is A. Number 4, speech is silver but B. 5, faith will, answer is D. Got it, children? Now we come to exercise B. Match these proverbs to what they mean. Action speaks louder than the words. It is C. What people do tell us more about them than what they say. Means what? Action speaks louder than the words. What people do tells us more about them than what they say. So people say what they say They speak out louder than actions. You find some people, they do a lot of actions and unbound, but then the words. So its meaning is what people do tell us more about them than what they say. Got it? Number 2. Birds of a feather flock together. Answer is E. Number 2 answer is E. Means people with similar interests tend to spend their time together. You see, the people having the same mentality, same standard of thinking, they always group in same level. So he's saying birds of feather flock together. Means people with similar interests tend to spend time together. Number 3, keep your fingers crossed. Number 3, keep your finger crossed. It's A. Hope for the best. It's hope for the best. Number 4, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. B. Means never judge a book only by looking at its cover. You need to see what is written inside. You got to know the moral of the thing. Then only you can do it. Number 5. So number 4 answer is B. Number 5, look before you leap. So what you do, think before. After doing, no use of thinking. So its answer is D. Think carefully before you do anything. Saying whatever you do, first think carefully. Then after doing, no use of thinking. So B, number 1 answer is C. Number 2 is E. Number 3 is A. Number 4 is B. Number 5 is D. Now we'll go for section C, matching. Children, follow. Many hands make light work. Answer is C. Too many cooks spoils the plot. See, anything you do, if too many people comes, it gets spoiled. Limited person doing something, it is done very well. It work out very well. So for doing one, if 10 students comes together to do that work, it will be messed up. If 3 students, you make a group and you do something, work out any activity or anything, you see it will come out very well. Number 2, wise people think alike. A, fool seldom differs. So what is thing? The wise people always think much. Fool seldom differs. For them nothing happens. So number 2 answer is A. Number 1 answer is C. Number 2 answer is A. Number 3, do it well or not at all. E. Half a loaf is better than none. So if you do a work, if you start doing a work, complete it. Doing it half, it doesn't make any sense. So that's why it said half a loaf is better than none. So half bread eating, half doing something is better not to do. Either you do something, do properly and complete it. If you're practicing a sums, pay attention, do properly. You do half sums and leave it, no, then you will not learn. So children, whatever you do, put your attention, your concentration and try to complete it fully. Out of sight is out of mind, it said. Answer is B. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So when you're close to something, you don't have any importance. So out of sight, out of mind. When something is out of sight, it goes out of mind. So when something is there, you think, oh, I have to do this there. There are certain things, it happens that absence makes the heart grow fonder. So in other sense, sometimes when somebody is in front of you, you don't give any importance. when somebody is out of you, who is very close to you, then you later realize no, the importance of it. But next, number 5, good things comes in small packages. Answer is D. The bigger, the better. Good things in small packages. The bigger, the better. So, whatever good things comes, it's a small package. Good things you don't get in a big amount. It comes in a small amount. So, number 5 is answer is D. C, number 1 answer is C. 2 answer is A. 3 answer is E. 4 answer is B. 5 answer is D. Got it? Now we are going to do page 7. Page 7 is about the solar system. You all know, student, you all have learned in solar system we have got how many planets? 9 planets. But at present we have got only 8 planets. You learn about the universe, isn't it? So today in solar system, it's a family where the sun is in the middle and where the all planets rotate over there. Now let us see. We came to know that Pluto has been discovered, but it was the last planet. But now the Pluto is not anymore in the list. It has been discovered in 1930 by Sidney William Tombak, that once is considered in 206, the International Astronomical Unit proved that Pluto is excluded from the solar system. It is no more seen. Today we are going to know all the specifications of the different planets. What is their importance? Okay. First one, number 1. Can you see what is the reddish planet? It's very important. Comes, you know that. It's Mars. Number 1 is Mars. It appears reddish due to the presence of iron oxide just in its atmosphere. It has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. After Earth, it is most hospitable to life and it is called Mars. So number 1 answer is Mars. It is a reddish planet and it has got 2 moons, that is Phobos and Deimos. Number 2, it is called the planet of life due to the presence of air, water and suitable atmosphere. This planet is called the planet of life, and what are present over there? Air, water and atmosphere. And it has 1 moon. What is the planet? It is from nearly 4.6 billion years ago. It is the Earth. So children, number 2 answer is Earth. Number 3, it is called the morning star and evening star. Its atmosphere is composed mainly of carbon dioxide. It is closest to the Earth and very similar in size and mass. So we say the morning star, evening star, you know, it is the planet Venus. Got it? It's a Venus. Number 4, its atmosphere is composed of hydrogen and helium. Triton is its largest moon. So the planet which atmosphere is composed of hydrogen and helium. These 2 gases are present over there. And Triton, and the moon which is present there, its name is Triton. What planet is this? This is Neptune. Number 5. It is boiling hot but day and freezing cold at night. It's very hot in the daytime, this planet, and it's freezing, very cold at night. and its surface is covered with crater. What planet it is? It is Mercury. It is Mercury, which is very hot in the morning, daytime, and freezing at the night time. It is Mercury. Number 5 answer is Mercury. Number 6, it has a distinct rings. It bulges at the equator and it is flattened at the poles. You have learned this, you know this. A planet with a ring around it. And it is flattened at the poles. It is the Saturn. This planet is called the Saturn planet. So number 7, it is called an ice giant. It appears bluish green. So this planet is specified as a ice giant. It appears how? Bluish green in color. This is Uranus. Number 7 answer is Uranus. Number 8, it is the largest planet. It is called a gas giant. Which planet is called the gas giant? It is Jupiter. This planet name is Jupiter. So we came to know the 8 planets and their clues are given here. And what are their importance? By reading this we'll come to know. And you should know the planet's name and you should learn the spelling so that you don't get. So number 1 answer is Mars. Number 2 is Earth. Number 3 is Venus. Number 4 is Neptune. Number 5 is Mercury. Number 6 is Saturn. Number 7 is Uranus. And number 8 is Jupiter. Is clear to you all? Hope you all have understood. So, till today, this much, 2 chapters I completed. Next class again we will proceed with other chapters. Take care, stay safe and have a nice day.